that are the spread by airborne spores. These diseases can significantly affect papaya production by the damaging fruit, leaves, and other parts of the plant. There are some diseases of papaya caused by airborne spores: powdery mildew, anthracnose, black spot, sooty mold. Some diseases are mentioned here. Therefore, my study M, which fungal spores present in Aeromycoflora. Next, review of literature. Here are some literature review. Two researchers for further investigation, they have given very important ideas. Next, objectives. To identify new fungal spores of Aeromycoflora in selected fruit form, two investigations and the seasonal and temporal variation in Aeromycoflora of the selected city. To identification and quantification of airborne fungal species. Next, to impact the environmental factor. Next, to evaluate agricultural practices. To development sustainable management practices. And next one is to determine the impact of fungal spores on selected fruit plants. And last one is to make fruit plant healthy and to develop immunity against fungal diseases. Hypothesis. My first hypothesis of research work is seasonal variation. The composition and concentration of airborne fungal spores vary seasonally with peaks during monsoon and post-monsoon periods. Rationals. Seasonal change in weather such as the temperature, humidity and rainfall are known to influence the release and dispersal of the fungal spores. Next, second one is plant specific differences. Hypothesis. Different fruit plants harbor distinct communities of the Aeromycoflora influenced by the plant specific microenvironment and characteristics. Rationals. Each fruit plant species creates a unique microenvironment that affect the type of and number of the fungal spores present. Factors such as the leaf morphology, plant height and chemical composition of leaf can influence the fungal community structure, leading to plant specific Aeromycoflora profile. Next, third one is hypothesis, pathogenic versus non-pathogenic fungi. Hypothesis, a significant proportion of the airborne fungal spores in these areas are non-pathogenic. However, the presence of certain pathogenic species can be correlated with disease outbreak in fruit plant. Rationals. Not all fungal spores in air harmful to plant. While many fungi are saprophytic and play a role in decomposing organic species, can lead to disease outbreak. Next, last one is hypothesis correlation with plant health. There is a correlation between the diversity and abundance of the Aeromycoflora and the overall health and yield of the selected fruit plants, which certain fungi potentially acting as an indicator of the plant health. Rationals. The presence of certain fungal species can be indicative of the plant health. Next, research methodology. Firstly, selected several fruit forms field in Abajogi, focusing on cultivating popular fruit crops such as papaya, guava, sugar apple, fig, and mango. Firstly, identify specific sampling location within each farm. Then research work is start. The monitoring atmosphere fungal spores is carried out for 12 months. The fungal spores are trapped by using the Thylacare sampler. It is operating electrical operating devices. It is installed at a higher of the 5 feet above the ground level. Thylacare sampler is electric operating device sampler run continuously of the 24 hours. The rotating drums of the sampler require 8 days to complete one rotation. The sellotape was fixed on the rotating drum of the sampler to catch the spore. After operating 1 week, sellotape were cut in 16 divisions to equal size sellotape. Loaded on sampler replaced weekly slide mounted in melted glycerin jelly. The spores number trapped the sampler, then identification was done on morphological characters and by using standard book, monograph and from expertise. Next, expected outcomes. Comprehensive inventory of airborne. Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Expected outcomes. Comprehensive inventory of airborne fungal species to detailed catalog of airborne fungal spores in the farm field. Next one is seasonal variation and trends. The study will provide insight into the seasonal dynamic of the Aeromycoflora in the region. Next one is spatial distribution patterns. Another expected outcomes is a detailed understanding of the spatial distribution of airborne fungi within the selected fruit farms. Next, correlation with environmental factors means a relationship between environmental factors such as the temperature, humidity, wind speed, etc. Next, identification of key pathogenic species by isolating and the identification fungal species. Next, development of disease management strategies based on the finding. The study will provide practical recommendation for managing fungal diseases in the region. Next, enhance awareness and capacity building. An important expected outcomes is increased awareness among local farmer. Next one is a scientific contributor baseline for future monitoring. Next, last one is the policy and extension recommendations. Finally, the study is expected to generate valuable insight that can inform agricultural policies and extension services in the region. For the preparing seminar, I have used all these references. Thank you so much.